Hi everyone, I'm Zoe Woodgate, our Product Marketing Manager at Precursive. In this video, I'm going to share how our customers manage high velocity services delivery within Precursive. We will cover a few things today. How you can standardize delivery of implementation packages with Precursive, ways to build and track the performance of services offers, and what you can do to reduce delivery, improve customer experience, and drive faster time to value. Overall, this will help you to productize your services package to drive predictable revenue. Let's start by navigating to our services portfolio summary dashboard. As a leader, I want to keep my finger on the pulse of my entire services organization and see how things are tracking across my customers. From our dashboard, I can review my team's overall utilization and see that we are lower than our target. I can also see that we have a backlog of projects that we need to staff. By scrolling down, I can see how long it's taken us to kick off each of our projects, our time to launch, and then our overall time to first value. With Precursive, we can track the health of our projects and see which ones are at risk. In this example, we can see a few red flags. So there are some issues that we may need to address. Overall, I have a real-time summary of our key KPIs that help us to measure the health and performance of our entire services organization. Let's look at improving our overutilization and resource allocation straight from within our services portfolio summary dashboard within Precursive. Precursive is showing me that our overall team utilization is much less than our target of 60% across the entire team. But the dashboard is also showing me that we have a backlog of projects that we are yet to staff. But I'd like to understand what's planned across our entire team. So let's take a quick look. Within this report, we can clearly see that I have a much lower utilization for my consultants, and we know that we have a number of projects that we still need to staff. So let's look at our backlog of upcoming work and find the right people based on skills and capacity. By navigating to our Precursive plan and our request mode, we can see all outstanding projects and the roles that they need. Here we can see that we have a consultant role that we need to staff. By selecting, Precursive will show us all of our available consultants with capacity at the times requested by our project. But we know that for this project, we need a further skill set. We need a consultant that has a Salesforce certification. So by selecting our resource tag, we can ask Precursive to show us which of our consultants have this particular skill set. Precursive will then reload and show us that Andy and Cameron are both available at the times needed and have the specific resource requirements that we know that the project needs. So we can go ahead and assign Andy to our project. Once this is processing, we know that by reassigning our work quickly and based on specific skills, we can increase the utilization of our team with the customer in mind. The dashboard will then update and we'll be able to see all of our new facts and figures within Precursive. Let's look at managing the health of our implementation. As a project manager, I can add risks to my projects, which we can report on across all of our services engagements. And we can view that all in one place on our dashboard. We can see here that this project has a red flag. So let's go in and see what the problem is. By selecting the project, we can go ahead and look at our insights. We see that the team has reported that we need an extra consultant with HRM knowledge. Otherwise, the deployment has issues and we need someone to address this. So I'm going to find somebody who is available with the relevant skills to address this deployment and keep our project on track. There's a few ways that I can do this, but I can head over to Precursive Plan. I can look at our consultants and by hovering over them can see who has HRM experience. And here we can see that Cameron has. Now we could either assign Cameron to the project here, or we could head back to our Precursive board and do everything in one place. We can go over to our board, we can find the task that needs our attention, and we can add Cameron to this task. By adding Cameron to the task, it not only updates the board, but we can also head back to our insight area and we can let the team know that we've actioned this by saying, new consultant assigned. And if we feel like it's appropriate, we can also change the health rating. Doing that and saving it gives the team an automatic update, and it will show that the health status has been improved. Now let's look at managing package services within Precursive. With Precursive being 100% native to Salesforce, this helps us to bridge the gap between our sales and services teams by improving our handovers. Projects are automatically created based on the opportunities reaching certain stages in the pipeline. This helps us to improve our demand forecasting, and overall we can staff projects quicker and reduce our kickoff delays. This particular opportunity has reached the commit stage, which means that we are ready to start pre-planning our project and assigning our team. Precursive therefore automatically builds out the project plan. We can see what's been sold, what our budget is, and all the relevant information in regards to our start date. We can also see our Precursive plan, and we can build out all of our tasks in one place. The plan also allows us to easily move tasks, and all the associated tasks will be moved with it. Finally, we can build out all of our package services within Precursive, helping us create repeatable ways of working and overall having that all-important, consistent project delivery. Let's look at reducing overrun, improving customer experience, and accelerating time to value. In services delivery, we want to be able to identify bottlenecks, reduce unnecessary delays, and ultimately accelerate time to value. In Precursive, we track which projects are overrunning. Here we're looking at our OBX display, and we can see all of our projects and their health rating. We can see our project at the bottom has a red health rating, so let's go in and see what tasks are waiting. We can see here that we have one task waiting, and we're still looking for that sign off from our customer to begin build. In our customer workspace, we can interact with our customers quickly. We can collaborate with our customer, and we can see if they've commented, if they have any questions, or if they're now happy for us to proceed. Here we can see really clearly that our customer has reviewed our design docs. They had a question, but we've already answered it. They're ready for us to go ahead with the build. Great, so we can now head back to our board and we can move this task from waiting to in progress. This type of visibility and customer collaboration means that we can reduce delays, we can release the team from projects and drive faster time to value for our customers.
When your company is at a stage of high velocity, working concurrently across projects, creating repeatable processes, and packaging services is part of growth. The best way to enable the success and aid your services packaging is with the use of a tool that will enable the 360 view of sales, onboarding, and services.